and welcome back to another day in the arena. It's me, it's CGB. Today in the arena, we are playing Rakdos Midrange. I am trying to do with Rakdos what I did with Dimir, which is loaded up with cheap removal spells, have really cool card advantage and creatures, and be able to power through the mono white decks and hopefully just slice them, dice them, leave them in shambles, the way that Dimir did. So I had so much fun with that, we're going to do it again. And this deck can also cast Tibalt, Cosmic Imposter, for 7 mana. We have 4 copies of Valky in the deck that we can play on turn 2 or later in the game as a giant threat. Playing red means that we get to play probably the most popular red card right now, except for maybe Goldspan Dragon, Fable of the Mirror Breaker. Is it a mid-range pile? Then play Fable of the Mirror Breaker. It goes in all manner of mid-range style decks because the amount of value create is very, very overwhelming. So nothing that you haven't really seen before in the deck. As far as new cards from Kamigawa, we're an Invoke Despair deck. That always makes me really happy. The Dimir deck wasn't quite an Invoke Despair deck. It was a Kaito deck. But here we get to absolutely plow the way and then cast Invoke Despair to wash it all away. We also get to play Florian, a card that you don't see too often, but is another really good mid-rangey threat because it can gain card advantage and value, and it's just tough to deal with for striking body. Anyway, yeah, it's a very minor red splash for Fable and Florian, the rest looking very mono-black-ish. Is it worth it? Well, that's the test, right? Is Fable really worth it at the end of the day? So many decks are playing it nowadays, and in some cases it is the only red card in various Grixis type builds. I think we have to, at the very least, give it a shot. And in the meantime, we hope that we get carried by cheap black removal spells, Planeswalkers, Invoke Despair, Graveyard Trespasser, Valky, and Reckoner Bankbuster. All good solid cards, fun to play with. So I'm looking forward to the games today. I also have 4 copies of Haggard Mauling. Just get it dead. When the meta makes you angry, just kill it all. What could be wrong with that? Warning to those of you crafting the deck, there is a sideboard filled up with lessons, because while I don't have any learn cards in the deck, you can steal your opponent's learn cards and creatures with Valky or Tibalt. So you may as well have some lessons to fetch, if that should come up. Coming down to the wire, guys. We're almost done with Neon Dynasty. It's been an interesting standard format that has felt still a little bit too similar to the last one for me to call it like an all-time great format. But it doesn't have Alrund's Epiphany. In Best of 1, mono white is still like super pushed, so you have to think about it with every deck that you build, like we clearly have here. I put Ray of Enfeeblement in so many decks. Every deck with black right now is 4 Rays of Enfeeblement just to make sure that mono white can't have their way with me. And Mythic Massacre and Invoke Despair are so much easier to resolve when you kill their Taxes creatures that I think Ray is an absolute must. And it does, white just has too much hold on the meta. That probably won't change with Streets of New Capenna. In fact, I'm going to warn all of you, if you're crafting some of those new Triome-ish lands, the 3-color lands, and building decks around the families, a lot of people are going to be out playing mono white aggro to try to farm you for trying new cards. So be prepared. Some of the best weapons you can have on you: Voltage Surge if you have artifacts in your deck and red mana, Frostbite if you don't, Ray of Enfeeblement, Portable Hole. Think cheap, think removal, and don't forget your Meathook Massacres. Alright, we're gonna go slice and dice some white decks. Let's dive in. Let the nonsense begin. Curve on the play? I forgot this could happen. Let's go! That looks like exactly what we're trying to do. I'm at 21. Dominance asserted. Value. Look at this nonsense. I will take... If I turn into a strict Proctor, like, none of this is ETB, so the Proctor... If they play a Proctor against me, my Trespasser doesn't work. That can be bad. I think, though, I just want to become an Luminarch Aspirate. And start putting counters on things. Yep. So we'll have to kill that before these do their, you know, real work ever again. So, did they get their untapped land? Easy. Interesting. Strict Proctors, continuing to tax our own cards since, well, always. Alright. Another black. Valky. We pay. We take. Who wants to block here? Nobody really wants to block. We're probably going to take a hit from the adversary. I guess I'll put a +1/+1 counter here. They badly need to draw removal. I don't know how much is in their deck. Might not be much. I don't want to give them back their cards, though. So they can have a nice life advantage here. Right now, this is not a creature and they can't sacrifice it, so it's a great time to invoke Despair. Okay, that's a lot of land. They might power up Den. I guess if they attack with Den, I'll want to block with something. Or we just take it? I don't think I should be in a hurry to kill them. Maybe I just hold back. See what they do. It's kind of a tough call, but here we are. Alright, do I want to kill a Den? I think there's only one place for that goblin to go. Take 7? I think so. We can outclass the Den with another counter on the Aspirant next turn. We could have attacked with the Valky. I was worried something might happen to one of these two. That's really good. That's really good. We found one of our 1-mana removal spells. It took a while, but we got there. What you got? Well, it has a lot of red creatures, though. These Valkyries. Nasty thieveses. So they have the land. They can power up Den and attach the battery to it. But we can Ray in response. Okay, they did draw a way to kill something. Do we kill this? They're at 17. That's a long trip. This thing is a problem, though. I could have saved it for the Luminarch. I don't know. We'll see. Alright. Here. 1, 2, 3. Become a Stormseeker. I think we play you. Give it haste, attack, make treasure. With mana advantage, we'll eventually get to play this Trespasser. Hold this back because of the Den. Uh-oh. Den +1. Pretty good. I'm not giving it up. And I'm enjoying my time with your Stormseeker way too much. Down to 4. Scary, but we'll come up with blockers and removal spells. It'll be fine. Trespasser. This can gain some life. And again. Card with haste is pretty good. Down to 6. Too bad I don't control a legendary creature. Alright, they power up their hive. I imagine they put a counter on it. Play Thalia. I can't double spell here anyway, right? So, fine. Okay. Kill it, and then block the 1/1. Goblin rolls to its doom. Man, these Valkies like defined this game. We can give this haste, and then it can copy. What happens if we copy the Stormseeker? Let's find out. Just a Stormseeker, not a Valky Stormseeker. Got it. And now kill the Thalia, attack all. I'm sorry, I'm stalling a little bit there. I wanted to see if I could do Hive and Mauling, but I can do Mauling plus 2 1/1s. Brain's running a little slow, trying to record a week ahead. Thank you for bearing with me. Yep, go into PAX East. So if you're in Boston or near Boston and you come to PAX, make sure you say hello. I'll have some tokens for you, but I'm trying to record every single last video I can of Neon Dynasty Standard before I go, so I can just hang out and enjoy the time there, and you guys still have a video every day while I'm gone. Walled of Realms. Wow. Deep stuff. Valcom? Valcom. Try to disrupt this curve, yes please. Maybe you turn 2 do nothing, huh? Huh? How about them apples? Nice. Can't play the other Valky and steal something else until we transform the first one. But I would love to take their Redain and tax them out of their Wandering Emperor. Let's see what they take here. Probably Invoke Despair. The Bankbusters are not great here. Where are the Rays of Enfeeblement? We need them. They need to show up now. Most people fear Invoke Despair a lot. Yep. Alright. I guess I have to take the Apparition. Do not trade. No trade offered. We also can't tap them, really, with Wandering Emperor lurking, so we'll see what we can do here. Nice draw. Nice frickin' draw. Mono-white decks are way too good at Magic. I can't draw a single Ray of Enfeeblement or Bloodchief's Thirst. They can rip the Skyclave into the Skyclave when they need them. Alright, Mythic Massacre isn't great. We need to find a Ray for the Redain, then we need to draw Mythic Massacre. Maybe we can draw both. Maybe that's how we do this. We draw both. Ooh, I can make 2 1/1s here. Oh, they didn't see this. Cool. Little too thirsty for aggression there, buddy. It's a land. The gain land. It's only cost 9 mana. I'm sure we'll get there. Alright. We've got 2 flyers we have to find answers to. There's one. Do we have a shot? Is my whiny behavior rewarded? Okay. Why do they always have that card, huh? Point it on the Redain. Redain, 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 Redain. Redain. Thank you. Could have used an untapped land. Oh, man. Okay, that takes down the Spellbinder. So we're hanging in there. Let's wait and see if they put the +1/+1 counter on the Spellbinder. The removal started flowing just in time. Who's Justin? Doesn't matter, they're on time. Main phase it, why not?
I'm home.
Uh-huh. Going big. Going for the 2-turn clock. Let's go.
To teach you.
Let's go. Alright. Well, at least draw a card first. We might draw another removal source of some kind. Nice. Asha, Asha. Alright, Invoke Despair's on the menu, takes out the Wandering Emperor and one of their creatures, and we have blockers. Let's do it. There were some other options, like trying to line it up so they blocked badly, and then we Hagra Mauling the Intrepid adversary and they lose 2 creatures, but I think we just get this play done. Alright, we took care of the aerial assault. Now we just have to keep the ground safe. Easier said than done against Adeline. Still no great attacks here, so they're gonna pass. Oh ho. Go big. Nice.
Let's play a little game.
Let's draw. Make treasure. I used the wrong one. Never have 2 bank busters at once if you're going to use them badly. Man, it's been a tough day. Oh. 9 straight hours of Magic is hard, guys. You gotta have respect for people who play that much. The people who do it in tournaments and then still play well, you know, all the way through the last rounds and the top 8, holy crap. What legends. They're going in. They're not going in? They're going in. Endless Trespassers, going up. Beautiful. Kill it. Destroy it. Ha! It's got a +1/+1 counter, don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. It's fine. Still won. One amazing guy. Show me. Impress me, opponent. I think we keep this and hope to draw the red or Field of Ruin into it. Especially with cheap removal spell. Alright, I will enjoy killing your Thalia. Okay. That's a problem. Please play a non-basic land here, so my Hagra Mauling works next turn. Whoa, nothing? Surprising. Surprising to say the least. What do we do? Do I kill this with Mauling while I can? It's kind of sneaky, right? See, this doesn't... I think we can let this transform without giving them a chance to play a land. Oh, okay, we can't. Yeah, we're still gonna do it though. Get that discount, baby. Okay, their draw is really bad. It's so bad. I feel like taking out their pathway. It's rude. It's so rude. But they might not have a mountain in their deck. Let's put them to it. Ah, they got one. Alright, can they punish me? Can they actually ramp into a spell? No, of course not. Everybody taps for that mana, but not everybody has something to do with it. Okay, they hit their land drop. They're about to come alive. I'm getting punished here, actually, for not killing that initiate and making that play. Land? Okay, cool. It's about to get dicey here. I imagine they've got a good number of effects. I mean, they're all spells, and they've top-decked 2 straight Sundown passes. So, I'm in trouble. I'm in big trouble. I am getting max punish for that play. I'm definitely going to lose because of that Field of Ruin. Not only that, it shuffled 3 straight lands to the top of their deck. Isn't that insane? Isn't that not the way the world should work? Down to 5 and dead. Wow. Okay, I've got to stop playing like a frickin' Joker. Ah, that was embarrassingly bad on my part. I mean, on the draw, no removal, but I guess I have a hook and I have a death touch creature and a trespasser. We just have to draw some land. Ooh, if it's runes, that's going to be rough. Innkeeper. Okay, green-white mid-range, I have no idea. I have no idea what that matchup is really, really like. Imagine mid-range versus mid-range. You want to play a Planeswalker, defend it, get a lot of card advantage, sweep the board when they overcommit. They've got Yasharn. So, I mean, they could have had Wanderer and they could have had Chariot, so having Yasharn is probably not the worst thing for us. I mean, I know it's not the worst thing. Yeah, I think we just get you on the field. If they attack with Yasharn, they probably have another one. Don't know if I'm supposed to block with a Tainted Adversary in that case or not. Wandering Emperor, they didn't play their planes, so they definitely don't have Wandering Emperor. Settle down, doggo. I said settle down. Mute the pets, man. All right, they play another innkeeper, and they have a treasure they can't sacrifice. Let's turtle up. If they're not going to pressure us, we will gain card advantage.
I bring order to this broken world. My ways are not for the weak.
All right, players can't pay life or sacrifice non-land permanents to cast or activate abilities, so it doesn't save them from Invoke Despair's triggers. Ooh, and we get Sorin back with Invoke Despair here. That's pretty good. That's really good. Yeah, they have another Yasharn. Okay. I wonder why they didn't attack then. Why would they keep two innkeepers? Why else? All right. Hit a nice, big, powerful planeswalker.
Blood for knowledge.
Do we defend Sorin or we just try to press them? I'm going to press. I demand that you respect my efforts to reduce your life total. I see. We storm in a festival here. Borrowed time, Asika's Chariot. That's a lot of life.
Without me, we're all doomed.
I mean, hook for two, right? You want to power that up? Brave. What if I attacked anyway here? They would call it, like, they would block, I'm sure, because nobody bluffs on Arena, right? But, I could have a Ray. It's so tempting to bluff because we can knock out the Storm the Festival, but I'm not going to do it. They can't cast it this turn, so we should get another chance to exile it from the graveyard. So, do they have a way to crew Chariot and make a token? That's what they would love to do. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Could be bad. Are they really going right at the adversary? Fearless. Get this guy a Bellows t-shirt. We're gonna need another hook. I guess the best way to try to draw one is to play Tybalt and plus. They're copies. We can kill not both. And they do have a Field of Ruin. That's a pain. They can't cast Storm. Yeah, I think we just play the Valky. And try to draw into the answers that we need.
Make no mistake, I'm not nice.
It's about to get silly in here. Okay. Of course they had another Storm. On the bright side, if they pick land, they're not picking better cards. They did leave open Field of Ruin so they can activate it if they pick two land, but they don't. Oh, they still have a land drop, right? Yeah, they do. I'm getting memed on. Wow. Their draw was perfect.
We were having such fun.
Absolutely perfect. If they could stack their deck, this is what they'd do. Do I have another turn? At 21? Think I do. They didn't use their Field of Ruin yet, and now I have a Scooch Swarm. I'm a little less equipped to do fun things with it compared to our opponent. Can't target the copies of the Swarm. Gotta draw me Ook. There's no reason to power up here, dude. I mean, have it your way. I mean, they're gonna cast another Storm the Festival anyway. Can't exile both. Yeah, nothing I ever did in this game mattered. The only thing that's going to matter is if I can draw another Meathook Massacre next turn. We'll also see if they can storm into a way to just pop off and win. Like, something that gives them all an extra bonus. Why power up the Chariot first? I don't know. Glorious Sunrise is, of course, a total killer here. Okay, Ren and Field.
From the trees, and you will rot at their roots. Hold the trees.
It's a big creature.
They prepare for war.
Yeah, I'd attack all two. I gain so much life if I hit this hook. Not good enough. And not good enough. Oh, man. Rough day. Rough day for both my very bad play skills, my meager play skills, and the matchups are... wow. We fight Fury Swipe. Fury Swipe has green avatar and goldfish. They look too classy for mono white, but they probably are. Let's hope so. We actually drew Ray, so... Mech Hanger. Ah! White Gamer. Easy. Alright. Vehicle Nonsense. Bank Buster. Fable. See what kind of answers our opponent has for us. Is it just me? Whenever this enters the battlefield, what I hear in the background is somebody yelling, "Judge!" All my days of competitive MTG coming after me. I mean, these Field of Ruins look great. Maybe they're straight up Stone Rain. So I don't really want to discard those. This removes this so I can attack, make treasure. Do I want any of this to go away? I don't think so. Do we play a Tainted Adversary here to push more damage? I think so. Combined with the Fable of the Mirror Breaker, we can nick zombies later by copying it. Alright, do you have a Chariot? The best vehicle in the history of the world? Another Mender. Okay, cool. And no land drop. Very cool. Not for them. I'm selfish that way. Get rid of their Mender. They get to draw another card. See, I'm trying to help them hit land. Push. Chariot. They missed a land drop. They must have an amazing hand. Come on now. Smithy. I guess they didn't have a way to cast that because of 2 mech hangers, huh? Portable hole. What's that gonna hit? The adversary, which we can copy, or the reflection, which we can also copy. Oh, no hole was played that day. Interesting. Valky. I think we just go straight to the top rope, guys. So this offers a trade that they probably won't take, but we can hold back the adversary to block and defend our mighty planeswalker. I mean, if they're gonna power up, that's so brave. They're doing it. I guess they have to take risks. They're behind. I shouldn't have assumed they wouldn't do that.
Oh, so many painful memories.
Higher loyalty is obviously better here, since they might have trouble removing this without attacking it. Man, is playing Valky fun. I had forgotten the Tybalt Cosmic Imposter life. We'll see if they can come up with another portable hole and another white source. I think they already played a land, though. Alright. Neck Titan Core is here. They seem pretty short on using that, though. What do they need? Artifact creatures and vehicles. One, just 2. Yeah. They need 2 more, and it's 5 mana to use. Pretty unlikely at this moment. Now they have to decide whether or not to throw one of their creatures away to take a chunk out of Tybalt's loyalty. Must they have another solution to the situation? They pass. Invoke Despair, you say? I'm going to the top rope. I mean, my Tybalts only go up.
Make no mistake, I'm not nice.
I think I like this sequence. I still have a mana up to either copy a Bankbuster or a Spirit, and the opponent has to figure out how to get to Tybalt. Or we ultimate. They see another card. So Mech Hanger can crew one of these vehicles, and then they're attacking with 3, and we only have 2 blockers. So that alone, like, they can tag Tybalt, but it requires a ton of investment of their turn and their mana. Myth again, why not? Surge Hacker, they have the mana for it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It doesn't kill Tybalt. It does a lot, but doesn't quite kill him. Twice the number of vehicles you control. Exile target and destroy target enchantment is... I assume they're going to go after the reflection. Okay. Dawnbringer Cleric. New meta. Really good against Invoke Despair, because now they can sacrifice it. They're crewing. Okay, hopefully they don't have a Valorous stance. This could be a big mistake. Try to take out the Patchy. Okay.
It's borrowed.
I've never heard that line. Watch the outfit. It's borrowed. He sounded so distraught. We'll decline that. Plus. Only plus. There is no minus.
Share my pain.
A lot of land. Alright. Attack, make treasure. Tainted adversary, make creatures. Can attack them for 6. And they're really close to dead while they're trying to deal with Tybalt here. Invoke Despair looks a lot worse, but I guess as far as hitting them in the face, it's very strong. They can't block anyway, but they can crew. Down to 8. We're playing aggro while having planeswalkers active on the battlefield.
Under my watch, neither vampire nor human.
Let's make another blocker. Otherwise we have none after the Surge Hacker mech kills the adversary.
Deal with this annoyance.
Like, how are they going to survive the onslaught? Just the attack. I mean, Surge Hacker mech can straight up kill Tybalt, which I'm sure is on their to-do list, but they also have to deal with the board. Doesn't really add any creatures to their board. Here it comes. Pew pew. Smiths grow.
To another realm, I suppose.
Tybalt dies. We have lands for the next several days. Okay. We have more lands. Why not? Why not? They didn't kill Sorin. It's pretty good. Pretty good.
My ways are not for the weak.
Clear the Smith. Smith probably crews. Terry crews. The crewing shenanigans here could get really, really dicey. Despair. So much land. Endo Calrissian in the house. Okay, I think we just put it to him. Like, here we come. Live through it. Find a way. Impress me. They don't have Wandering Emperor mana. Alright, one vehicle has been crewed. Alright, as it stands, you're going to -2. No blocks. A little late for that. Alright, vehicles have been sent to the, what do they call it? The junkyard. Go first, double Bankbuster into Trespasser. Hopefully we can put him on the back foot and make this Bankbuster look good. I always wanted a curve like this, where I can jam a Bankbuster and then crew it up and beat down Warlock class. I look forward to your demise. Could have Valky'd there. I have decided I want very much to do this, because it is very likely they activate the class. 2 soul shatters. Okay, I see you. They're gonna wish they kept that, unless they have a third. Maybe they really needed the land. Shuffler is fine. Shuffler is fine! Sorin it is.
I take no joy in the slaughter.
Let's have a lifelinker.
You will
They're
serve
gonna
me.
try to drain us with Warlock class. We're gonna make it difficult by gaining some life. Alright, this time pretty... You know, they put away 2 lands, so obviously they saw 3 lands, right?
Nothing on Innistrad.
Let's see what we draw. Might change our play. Right now our play is pretty medium. I think they're going to meet Hook, so I'm going to play around it. At this point, Valky is on track for actually being Tybalt this time. That works too. They were ready to invoke some despair, weren't they? It's not a good array, but we've got a pretty sweet tainted adversary here. Check this out. This is why the card definitely makes the cut, if you were skeptical so far in the video. You go to 6. Let's be ready to Valky next turn with a tapped land now. Oh, not a meat hook. Okay.
You could have such power. I will get what I want.
We can remove one of them. We kill one. Crew. Man, we can put them so low. I think we just set them firmly to the back foot as a plan. You know? Let's send this Bank Buster. And see if they double block here. Or if they single. If they single block, we play Tybalt and start pushing on the card advantage side. If they double block, we play Ray, probably.
A gift. And
That might be
I
too much value to turn down. Take him for the ride. I got your Sorin. I got your Sorin. Oh, invoke despair. Why are you like this? Okay.
You win this round.
Creature is created.
I will cull the
Miuk for 1? Sure. Why not? I just want to see your hand. Blood in the snow, blood in the snow. Onyx, grasp, warlock class, blood in the snow. Shuffler's fine. What a deck. Alright. Crew up. Crew up. For 1. Swing, baby. Ping. I meant to say thanks. I totally did. Not at all be smug and, you know, explain that my big brain did it. Nothing like that. God, I'm cringe. All right, my deck is 4-4. I want 5-4. I want that plus 50% win rate. I also haven't won a game on the draw. I want to win a game on the draw. Come on, mid-range. Show you can stand up in a best of one meta. Make your stand. I mean, we're on the draw. Actually, we have Removal Central with 2 lands and a Bank Buster, so okay. Okay. Just throw some creatures at me. Runes? Do we get a Runes deck to torture? Is for me? Maybe. I'm playing the Buster, and my philosophy behind the Buster is I need to be able to try to draw land next turn if I miss. Rude, but ways to kill it. Maybe they take Fable out of respect. Trespasser out of frustration. Removal spell out of frustration. Fable out of respect. Land. Land. Yes. You're telling me there's a chance. If they have like a Tameo safekeeping, it's easier to hold up early than late. I smell a Wandering Emperor. That's really good too. That negates all this sweet removal we have. All right. Land. Hard mode it is. Gotta try to maintain parity here, but these hooks are garbage if we don't hit land. I don't think getting on the board matters as much as casting one of these meat hooks for a decent amount. As tempting as Trespasser is there, I think it's gotta be draw with Bankbuster. We need that treasure. I mean, do they know about these? They don't. So they've been playing another one here. Very good for us. The full Legion has been assembled. Do I play around a Snakeskin Veil? I can check for priority. No priority. I guess I could have crewed this and attacked for 1. But I think checking for a priority is worth it. I really wanted to keep my treasure, and I did. Oh, here they come. It's never over against this deck. Bloodchief's Thirst. Invoke Despair. Please hit land. Yes. Thank you. Including a tapped one. We can get that down now. Even gains a life. I know I still have a lot of life total, and you guys might not find this game as suspenseful as something where I'm like under 10, but trust me, with the way this deck deals damage, there's been so much pressure on the decisions in this game. Alright, we want to draw them out and keep them attacking. So I'm going to make them try to deal with a Valky. If I had Legion Angels in my sideboard, I would exile the Legion Angel for sure. There's Adeline. Here's attack Valky. Tibble.
You can hit harder than that.
You got 2 more damage somehow? Are you just another mono white deck splashing Halana and Elena, or did you put a shock in your deck? Nothing.
Make no mistake.
Intrepid adversary, you say? Priority check? Or are we gonna play something post-hook that's gonna crew this Bankbuster? What do we need it for? For 4? Okay. Priority check. No priority. Go ahead and play this out since I don't have a way to pump it. And yeah, again, I think it's worth checking for priority there. I'm down 4 points though. I'm down 8 points now by checking for priority, but I don't think it'll matter. I eventually, you know, the idea isn't that we need to win at a certain time most of the time. We just need to take over the game. That's really good for them against the adversary. In case they somehow hastify. Now if this dies, they get back their adversary, not me. Plus again, I want all their cards, all of them. It's about time we made this play. Yeah. Okay, they're going for it. I think if they have no creatures, they can't win. Big talk, I know. If they attack, I might try to power up Hive, but then they might have Wandering Emperor. Pretty unlikely in this deck, but you never know. Okay, no plays, and they're passing. Well, they're gonna put Day-Night. I want the advantage from it, not them. Kill it. I've got a Hopeful Initiate and a Fable of the Mirror Breaker. Do I even want to exile stuff from the graveyard when I might ultimate the Valky? I guess I should just exile the lowest impact stuff. Talk about good problems to have, right? Brutal Cabal returns. They want their own Hopeful Initiate, sure. I mean, if you didn't enjoy me playing your cards before, just wait till you see what I do next.
I won't forget your transgression.
This looks fun. How about this? Can we give him a little of this? That looks really fun. Man, these cards are cool. All right, we can give that haste. Ray can hit this. and this, and then the leftover Hopeful Initiate gets Blood Chiefs Thirsted, and oh yeah, and then we play Adeline, and we attack them for at least 8. But yeah, they dead. And we are back for the post-game wrap, and let's check the stats powered by Untapped GG. Check out the link in the description. You can download the companion app for free, and it will support the channel little bit. It just helps out a little bit, but I appreciate you all for doing such a thing. And as we said in that last game, we went in needing the win to be an above 500 Mythic deck. Now that you are, you can say, yes, this deck can and will totally get you to Mythic. And we did what we had to do, in my opinion. Is that mono white? Is that a 100% win rate? It is. So I love that we can play mid-range without like a billion sweepers, just a couple Mythic Massacres, some cheap Rays of Enfeeblement and Blood Chief's Thirst and Invoke Despair, and continue backhanding mono white for being the chumps they are. Just the uncreative nonsense deck of this particular format. Hey, if it happened to be red, we'd be making fun of red too. Hey, if they ever make a mono blue aggro deck that's so easy to play that you can spam it and get to Mythic while playing on the toilet, I'm gonna hate on that one too. It's just the nature of the beast. Thank you for watching this video. As always, I'll see you in the next video, and look forward to April 28th, the launch of New Capenna. There'll be a stream on Twitch. There'll be content here on YouTube. You're gonna love it. I'm gonna love it. We're gonna try new cards. My big mission is to build 3-color decks that don't fold to mono white so we can be excited about Magic. Thank you. You're cool.